Right, good morning. So, first day back since my holiday, and you can see I'm sweating out the alcohol from 2 weeks. Yeah, new one, double story extension going on here. Long story cut short, basically there was another bricklayer here, he ballsed it all up, client got rid of him. He's now got a proper team in, us. So I've wrecked a little corner of that end just to get up the damp. Existing outer level, outer square, everything wrong with it you can think about. This engineering course of brickwork, I can't even go off that. Basically pulled a string line from that end to this end. Not a tight line, he's laid to the line, it's got a massive sag in it, so all the brickwork is basically going like this down here. So, but we're sorting it out. One man band today, so me, I'm labouring and laying. Plan is to get this all up with damp. So gonna crack on, catch up with you in a minute. Basically, this is a job. He had another bricklayer here doing this, and he basically messed it up. That end's not square, so the inside's been taken down. Like this single skin of block, I just had to take that down because that's all out of square, that end. That brickwork on there is a big dip in the middle, so that corner and this corner level, it dips in the middle, so I'm gonna have to raise my brickwork up. But I've got to come up to here, so I've got 3 course on top of that half, so 5 course of brick, 4 course of brick on that all the way round, and then block work on the internal. Oh, Dean's just sent a message now. He's only just seen that message. I think he's only just woke up. But yeah, that's what I've got to do. I've got to get both these skins up to here. Right, start of a double story extension. Come in, we've taken over from a different company. I don't know who the other bricklayer was, but it was all incorrect. If you remember, probably a month or so ago I come in and laid this up to damp, so now they've done sort of the oversight, which is underside of insulation, underfloor heating, all that stuff, and screed. Backfilled all the drainage because it was a right mess last time. So yeah, we're now here, first day back. So we've bumped out all the bricks, well, majority of the bricks, and 600 blocks for the internal. I ain't laid these in a fair few years, so it'll be interesting when it comes to the corner. Probably confused the hell out of me, only for about 5 seconds. Just crack on. But yeah, all good. Need to bring in some rubber ducks. So that was yesterday. So there. Now we're gonna get a corner up this end whilst swimming in the new swimming pool. We've got damp to run through first, so we'll bed the membrane down, then the damp down all the way through, build a block corner that end, and then try and run this end, because this is going all the way up with no openings in it. This whole gable end is solid. So yeah, nice bit of brick and block work to get on with. Woo! Whilst wearing a rubber ring and some armbands. Yeah, job's a good one. Right, as high as I can fucking reach anyway. I mean, alright, probably go one more, but the way this wind is, it's like a wind tunnel between these two houses, and I don't fancy watching my work go falling over. But yeah, that's where we're at. So we've got 3 more on there, and that'll take us to underside of joist. For joist going in here and across. So yeah, 3 more on that, and we're underside of joist. See what old Dean's up to out here. Just jointing in and filling in any voids on the cavity side of the block work. A bit of good practice, to be honest. Yeah, looking forward to hitting the brickwork on this one. Tuesday morning, and we are on the brickwork. We've just ran that damp through all the way round, got Lee up the other end, Dean's on the mixer, keeping us supplied with all the muck. Yeah, he's going to get wall starters on there in a minute. But yeah, flat out, bumping out, keeping us loaded. I'm up this end, he's at the far end. Yeah, stuck the first course through. Got weep hole every 2 bricks all the way through there, every 450. Strange detail because there's no cavity tray. But yeah, it's all a bit, I think it's more to keep the 10mm open cavity ventilated, if anything. But yeah, jobs are good and we're going to crack on and we'll catch you in a little bit. So, this morning, dummy frame went in. This bit here, the brickwork, Lee was inside, did the block work. We've now taken 3 more all the way through. Dean's doing some cuts. We've got a 130 cut all the way through there for underside of joist. And I can hear you all saying it. Yes, we have to put the fucking lintel bearing on. We're going to let that go off. We're going to cut it out with handsaw. Just because it's gone on there, so we're going to let it go off. We'll just cut it out with handsaw. But yeah, our jobs are good. We're getting there. Brickwork yesterday. Block works up. I don't know how many high. That high. Meter boxes are in. Lintels over it. Cavity trays on. Dummy frames in. Brickwork at the front up the height. Ideally, need to get 5 more brick courses on here. Rain stops play. Brickwork's in here now at the front. We managed to get 1 more course on the side before the brickwork started getting battered by the rain. But that is underside of joist up there. So yeah, jobs are good and going to rain tomorrow and Friday, and then scaffolds next week. But I'm away, so worst case scenario, scaffold will be going in at this side, and then we'll be able to reach up to underside of joist, get another lift, and then hopefully be able to get up to the gable. But yeah, jobs are good and so far. It was going well, and now the rain's all kicked in, but hey ho, can't be helped. Right, so managed to get another 2 or 3 on their brickwork. So yeah, it's all good for scaffold now. Blockwork, as I said in another story, is up to underside of joist. But yeah, brickwork is up ready for scaffold. We just come to the back. That's the blockwork inside. Just built up this block corner. We've run out of time on this brickwork, and I mean, if it is dry tomorrow, we would lay this brickwork in, but I can't see it. If I'm completely honest, the forecast looks dreadful, so it will end up being built under the scaffold. A bit awkward, but sometimes you just got to do what you've got to do. We've got vertical DPC to cut in, another wall starter to put on. But yeah, jobs are good, and it's always a nice little touch. We've got the gas box, electric box, and when you work for lovely clients, you get supplied with drinks all the day. And what we've got in here then? Oh yeah, donuts. Yum yum. Right, slack's a little bit on social today, but we are up ready for next lift. Basically, there's a roof going up there, little hip roof there, and at the other end same, so this is why I've racked this back. But yeah, I had a good old hit on that today, and I've been playing around. That bit that was under the scaffold is now up above scaffold level, but again we've got the same here. This is why this is racked down. There's going to be a little roof there, but yeah, we're above scaffold level now, but that doesn't matter because we're going to have scaffold going through here, because on this still we got the face work for the first floor, so we can come back to that little bit and these little gables on the end here. But yeah, all good. So that's us up the next lift. Boom. We are back. Friday, complete dead start. Scaffold has gone up, so I'm happy. Sun is up there trying to break through, makes me double happy. So what I have done is I pulled the frame up onto that level. That's for this window. Got some insulation up here. Got my boards and stands up here ready. Just bumped out some blocks just to finish this. Jump inside, get that up to that height. It's got to go up higher. We want to get up to this height on the blockwork, and then yeah, gonna bump out all this brickwork, get it all bumped out. That's my plan this morning. So I'm gonna crack on, and I'll get back on here when I'll do something different, because all I'm gonna do is bump out, and that's boring to watch. So catch you in a little bit. Right, bumped out, covered with the ever faithful brick jackets. If you ain't got some, that's where you need to be heading. Get them. They are a game changer, an absolute lifesaver. Also stuck profile up here, profile up the other end, blocks inside, and then went home for a couple of hours because it absolutely rained hard. Then I'll come back, vertical DPC and wall starters, both ends. So yeah, ready for Monday. Yeah, have a good weekend everyone, and I'm gonna go home. Adios. Good morning. Oh my god, check out, beard's going grey. Right, little progress. So basically yesterday we got this blockwork up ready for next lift. Bear in mind, next lift's here, which is ready for underside of soffit for the roofers. So blockwork we got up, so we're just one above, so when the scaffold comes round, works well. We've got one course above scaffold lift here. Covered everything up yesterday because we are due some heavy rain today. But basically, blockwork at the front is up, vertical DPC is in, wall starters are in. So it's cut the courses of block on here, then brickwork, and then up the reveals. That'll be that lift. Returning the brickwork round into this, and it's the same the other end. Like so. So yeah, so then that will be us up ready for this lift. And then it's the gable. And here comes the rain now. It's just starting. So lucky it's all covered up nice and properly. Sand's covered up. The next load of bricks that are all mixed in, 'cause we're using 3 different style bricks, so they're all mixed and blended and covered. Ever faithful brick jackets. Walls covered. So yeah. Oh well, looks like it's a wet day. Right, Friday afternoon, we are up scaffold height. Backs up, jointed, all covered up. Up ready for scaffold, all the way through. Had a tidy off. This corner was all running, and the front's been built up, and a pier up there, up the scaffold height. Job's a good one. So all it's left to say is peace out, have a good Friday evening, enjoy your weekend. We'll be back here Monday, hopefully for some dry weather. She's starting to take shape. So that's where it's been a day, 3/4 block, because you've got this roof here, so that's not going to be seen, and then the brick pier up there, this brick pier up and returned all the way along, and the same at the back. So all that's left now is porch, which is an extra. So other than that, with that extra, what's left on the main build, we got this bit up here, which will be done when the porch is done. The cut ups here with the lintel, a little bit over this top window with lintel, gable, and basically the same on the other end without the porch. So not a lot. Oh, and a wall inside, a partition wall inside. I reckon 4 more days and we're done, but we're not going to be able to do them consecutive days, because to get this area and same level at the back, need scaffold out of the way. But other than that, it's the weekend, work mode. After a very, very wet start this morning, we've managed to tuve out up here. If you followed the other stories, you know there was an existing porch here. Well, that has now come down. We had wall starters in, so we had to tuve out all the halves coming up here. When we'd done it, we did lose this pier. It cracked across and we took that down. But yeah, made a start on this. There's a door with 2 little windows almost matching that, But yeah, made a start. So that's this afternoon after the rain. Not ideal, this weather at the minute, but what can we do? So tomorrow, hopefully we'll get the rest of this porch up and then start coming onto here. I want to get this lintel on this window and ideally get out and get the plate on the blockwork. And then same at the back, and then we're waiting for scaffolders so we can crack on with the gable. But yeah, that's today's effort. Catch you later. Right, Tuesday morning, grey but dry. Dean's on cutting 3/4 and halves. Me and Lee are getting this porch up to height, and then we've got Leon inside doing the internal wall. Leon's in there getting the internal wall up. There's going to be a little toilet at the other side of that wall. But yeah, we're getting there. And then we're going to try and give the brickwork a bit of a clean, especially through at scaffold level. And we had a bit bled out a little bit up there with the bad weather and the wet bricks, so we're going to give them a bit of a clean. Little area here needs a bit of attention, but yeah, so far so good. We want to basically get the porch up, get the lintel on here, and then get this on the 3/4 over the lintel, be able to get the plate on this section. So that's the plan for this morning. Oh, good morning. It is cold this morning, proper bitter up here. This morning we helped the lads get the trusses on. Yesterday I put another course on this blockwork and brought that brick pier up there to lintel height, this side up to lintel height. We've got the lintel on, the blockwork over the lintel, tray in with a wheat roll, same this end, that end, cut the course of blockwork on here, and then we basically needed to get the trusses on. So this morning client and his boys got the trusses on and yeah, supported it all. It's all braced up, but now we are good to go on the gable. So we've got muck up here, we've got blocks up here, Dean's bumping out some bricks, but yeah, we are going to crack on, try and get the blockwork up on this gable, and then make a start on the brickwork. Woo woo! Happy Friday. Right, the old blue sky, I don't know where it's come from, but it's finally come out a bit late in the day. So yeah, trusses went on this morning, as you saw in the last story. Just work up, I've just run brickwork up, 12 course I think for now. So yeah, started the brickwork at about 12:30 I think. About 3 o'clock now. So yeah, job's a good one. And it's all jointed, but I'm going to brush off. Going to speak about brushing off in this next story. Right, so brushes. My choice is the horsehair brush. This is the 13-inch horsehair brush from Rhino Build. So you see the little link, give that link a click and that will take you straight to it if you want to purchase one. Autumn, winter especially, these, yeah, wow, these are pucker. Especially if the muck's a little bit wet, your bricks are damp. You know what it's like for us bricklayers, the old bricks get a bit wet and you're struggling to brush off at the end of the day because of brush marks with a normal soft brush. Get yourself a horsehair brush, trust me, brush it all off. Look at this, it's a bit wet all this, but get a brush off. No smearing at all and no brush marks. Now I'm going to run back over this with a just remember guys, temperatures are dropping, so get all your facework covered. Hessian, nothing else, use Hessian. Last thing you want to be doing now, especially on price work, is letting all the fucking joints crumble and letting the frost get to it. So you make sure she's wrapped up like a baby. Don't want to be doing stuff twice now. Oh, morning gang. Oh, it's cold. Big frost this morning, but yeah, we're on topping out day. We are topping out. We are going to get this gable done, and then it's the gable cut-ups, just so we can get in behind the ladder on the blockwork, brickwork. Oh, yeah, slacked the last couple of days, but we're doing internal walls, like just thermalite internal walls down on the ground floor. A little bit of messing about at the back lower level you can't see it, sticking a lintel on over the doors on the ground floor and all that sort of stuff, and cavity trays. But yeah, we're going to top out today. We're going to get this gable complete. Oosh! It's that cold, it's starting to snow, but all topped out. Just need to joint it up. Going to stop for break, let that take a little bit, and then it's a case of jointing it all up. We've got a bit of messing about here with insulation and that, and getting it all nice, little cut ups on the block work. But yeah, other than that, we're on now, joint the brickwork. That's almost this job complete.